In just a few seconds, everything can change completely. Let's watch how these situations unfold, because what you learn today could prove useful someday. Few people realize that a tsunami can travel almost as fast as a jet plane, but when it reaches land, all that energy can turn into a massive wall of water capable of sweeping away nearly everything in its path.
Prepárate. Me cago en la puta!
Some days, quick reflexes matter even more than luck. This man proved it in a split second. Everything seemed like an ordinary day until the entire cafe suddenly began shaking violently. Maybe he only wanted a closer look, but around wild animals, a single step forward can completely change the situation.
Should have started a long time ago. Scare me, that guy.
Only those who have worked in a shipyard can truly understand how terrifying it feels when a sudden explosion shatters the silence across the entire area. He stopped about 1 second too late. Sometimes, however, a single second is enough to make an enormous difference.
Watch out!
Not every danger comes from directly ahead. Sometimes, the biggest surprise is the ground beneath your feet. Fortunately, no one was seriously harmed in this moment. A train cannot steer around an obstacle, and it cannot stop immediately. That is why railroad crossings like this require patience, not a rushed decision.
Eita, menino.
In the wild, size is often an animal's way of sending a warning, and this rhinoceros clearly did not want anyone coming any closer.
You did it?
Think a sonic boom is impressive? This moment shows that some explosions are powerful enough to make the ground itself shake.
Are you videoing too, Nichols?
Wow, that's awesome!
Look closely. The earthquake was not the greatest danger. It was what happened immediately afterward.
César, César. ¡Viene!
The sky may seem endless, but even there, unbelievable encounters can happen. Fortunately, this man still had the chance to tell the story himself.
Oh, he lebt noch. Das ist aber die Hauptsache.
To assemble a giant crane, components weighing several tons must be positioned with incredible precision. At this height, even a small mistake can have major consequences. What do you think? Was this simply reflected light, or one of the strangest creatures the ocean has ever produced?
正口哦，是个正口。
Fireworks are designed to light up the sky, but what you are seeing was not just one explosion, it was a chain reaction unfolding almost all at once. A car can weigh thousands of pounds, but when the entire ocean begins moving, even something that heavy can be swept away with surprising ease. Unlike cars, boats cannot stop immediately. Once they are traveling at high speed, momentum continues carrying them forward for a considerable distance. Have you ever imagined that an ordinary afternoon at home could change in a single instant? For pilots, flying at low altitude is considered one of the stages that requires the greatest concentration.
¡Marica! Dios, se cayó, mano. Uy, Dios mío. Uy, parece una mentira esta mierda, mano.
The most fascinating thing about giant hailstones is that they do not form in a single pass. Powerful updrafts repeatedly lift them through the storm until they grow as large as the ones you are seeing. Many people consider inflating a tire an ordinary task, but this moment shows exactly why strict safety procedures must always be followed. This man's reflexes seemed to react before his brain had even processed what was happening. A bus can weigh tens of thousands of pounds, but when water begins moving with enough force, even a vehicle that large can be carried away.
Close, keep the door closed. Whoa! Whoa! What? Where's Viv? Where's Viv? Coming in! Get out of here!
Seeing this in person would make it easy to understand why mud flows are considered one of nature's most unpredictable hazards. A helicopter is one of the few vehicles capable of remaining nearly motionless in the air, but doing so demands precision because a single mistake can cause trouble very quickly. Some buildings are made from concrete and steel, but what truly makes them special are the memories people created together inside them. Anyone aboard that ship probably thought there was not enough room for the vessels to avoid each other. Fortunately, the collision everyone feared never happened. A thunderclap can make anyone jump, but this man somehow managed to create his own little remix after the blast. Of all the moments you have just witnessed, which one was the hardest to believe? Share your thoughts in the comments and remember to subscribe as we continue exploring more incredible moments caught on camera. Some days, a river quietly flows toward the sea. On other days, the ocean finds its way back inland. In a split second, everyone in the alley seemed to realize it was time to get out of there. The Kontang River tidal bore is more than rising water. It is the moment an entire river appears to transform into a giant wave racing inland.
Look at this. Fire's been going for 20 minutes.
Lithium batteries are everywhere, from smartphones to electric vehicles. What many people do not realize is that a problem inside one small battery can trigger an entire chain reaction.
There's fire from it. Boom! I got it.
Watch it only once and you may miss an interesting detail. I had to replay it before realizing that 3 different characters appeared almost simultaneously. Wild animals usually try to avoid humans, but not always. People can spend years building a road. Sometimes nature needs only a few hours to take it back. Anyone who has worked in a factory probably understands that some safety rules were written because of incidents exactly like this one. These trails may have been built for people, but the forest still belongs to nature. This time, the two happened to meet at exactly the same moment.
Still thought it was gonna attack me, eh?
Get him! In China on June 4th, 2026, a powerful storm changed the appearance of a quiet neighborhood in only a few seconds. Storms can sometimes be predicted, but having the ground suddenly collapse beneath your feet is an entirely different nightmare. A mountain climber experienced an encounter he will probably never forget when an unexpected visitor, weighing around 265 pounds, appeared directly along his route. On June 7, 2026, a violent storm swept across a parking lot in China, turning a familiar scene into something straight out of a science fiction movie. The motorcyclist may not have realized how close he came to danger until he watched the camera footage afterward. Looking at that narrow gap, many people were probably preparing for the worst. This time, only a few inches separated safety from disaster.
Wow. I caught it on the video too.
With several tons of earth and rock rushing downhill at tremendous speed, the fact that the driver walked away safely was something many would call a miracle. What do you think was the greatest lesson from this situation? On mountain roads, even the smallest signs from nature can become the biggest warnings. In Germany, a machine weighing approximately 68 tons suddenly collapsed during operation. Fortunately, no one was injured, but the incident once again raised questions about the importance of proper safety procedures. After this flood, the little Volkswagen Beetle appeared to be far more resilient than many people expected. In Mexico, approximately 500 tons of fireworks exploded at a market, transforming the night sky into a scene unlike anything most people had ever witnessed. A minor earthquake struck San Diego, California, on May 12th, causing this Jeep to shake violently. Amid the confusion, the calmness of the man inside may have helped him keep the situation under control. A bus driver ignored a railroad warning signal and collided with a train. Fortunately, all the students were safe, but the incident showed how a few seconds of impatience can lead to serious consequences.
What's that sound? That's not a boat!
Off the coast of San Diego, California, thousands of dolphins suddenly appeared, creating one of those natural spectacles that few people ever get the chance to witness. Do you ever cross the street outside a designated crosswalk? After seeing what happened in Russia, you may think twice about that decision. In Himachal Pradesh in northern India, a flash flood rushed down from the mountains carrying rocks and mud, leaving behind not only destruction, but also memories the local community will never forget. A powerful magnitude 7.7 earthquake centered in Myanmar caused widespread shaking across Southeast Asia. Within seconds, buildings that once felt safe became places people needed to evacuate as quickly as possible. Had she reacted 1 second later, this story might have ended very differently. Her last-second reflexes helped her avoid a dangerous collision. This may have been one of the most creative ways anyone has ever found to get a free car wash, but it is certainly not something any expert would recommend. People can spend years constructing strong buildings and infrastructure. Sometimes nature needs only a few seconds to rewrite the entire landscape. Before exploring, make sure you know what to keep in mind. Keep watching. This is why awareness is so important.
He's friendly. Gosh. Oh, God. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Hey, look.
It looks under control, but situations like this can change very quickly.
No! Hey! Stop it! Laissez-moi!
This video highlights the unpredictable power of nature, but it's also a remarkable story of lucky survival. Humans can build massive structures, but nature always finds a way to remind us who's truly powerful, and everything is shifting right beneath us. It's unclear where he's going, but he seems to be in a big hurry to the point of ignoring his own safety. It doesn't stop, and that is what makes this moment so tense. Situations like this usually have a cause. What do you think led to this reaction? "3 a.m., sleeping soundly, and then the lightning says, 'Wake up,' causing the whole herd of pigs to bolt awake. Everything seemed normal at first until this moment changed everything. A fishing boat struck a bridge near Guayaquil. Heavy snow accumulation put pressure on the structure, bending the support pillars before collapsing onto a nearby car. Fortunately, no injuries were reported.
Wow.